a really good result for Navy against a very scrappy Penn State team. So first of all, let's talk about the scrappy, especially I think there were words exchanged in the front row. Seemed like stuff was going on. What was going on there?
Nothing, just some good old sportsmanship.
There we go. That's good. But the scrums were fun because they were challenging you. You guys had some good shoves on, and tell me about that part of the battle.
Yeah, first half our pack kind of not a lighter pack, but more technical pack. Yeah. And then second half we brought in the big dogs, bomb squad.
That's good. That's good. It's a kicking battle as well, going on back and forth. I think you guys had the run of play there. How important is that aspect of the game, and just the things like getting back on side, stuff like that?
I mean, obviously it's part of our DNA. It's what we have been doing the last 2 years, is just winning the kicking battle. Our kick chase is up there with the best in the country just because of how fit all of our boys are. Yeah. So just being able to, put pressure on them in the right parts of the field is really how we are able to, scrap teams down and get points.
Certainly. And Ian, I was talking with Aiden King, and if we were playing a year ago, you would have been at 2 and he would have been a loose forward, and now we switched around. You're the only forward who played 80 today, so how was that?
Definitely a grind. I had to stay in, I had to step up and be a leader when our captain went out. Try to tell the boys we got to calm down, play our game.
Now your game partly seems to be a lot of offloads, moving the ball, being a little bit, one might even say, risky. That's right up your alley.
Yeah, I wouldn't say the offloads are a big part of our game. It kind of just sparked today. Okay. It's not true to who we are. Kick and tackle, like Ronan was saying, it's a part of our DNA. So moving on to this week, it's just Army, and we want to stick to our game plan because
you want to take care of the ball, right, against Army, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And again, you look at Army. This was a good test because the physicality, and I think that Penn State made you earn every point. Like there were several tries that they might have just said, whatever, they're going to score. They didn't do that.
I mean, yeah, it was a battle to the end. Shout out to those boys for give us a challenge, especially in the front row on mauls, lineouts, that type of thing. So it was a battle.
What weren't you happy about?
Like you said, with the offloads, just spilling the pill. It's not who we are. Just gotta keep the ball security.
And I kind of expected, maybe another try, maybe another 2 in the last 10, 15 minutes. Didn't happen. A couple of miscues in lineouts, scrums. That last scrum you should have, and then you end up something happened. So how do you guys? Either one, how do you guys talk about that sort of thing when it comes to film time or training time?
I think just a big thing on that is discipline. Like I keep alluding to, stay true to who we are. Keep the ball. The ball's our treasure. That's kind of a motto that we go by. We just got to treasure it, and we have to execute whenever we have the ball because we don't know the next time that we'll have it.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes we try too much, and sometimes we just got to go back to the basics, the simple stuff.
So, but overall, a good start so far to the season. Your standard is like way up here, but I think it's easy to forget. I mean, how many sophomores did you guys start today? Like 8, 9? How many came off the bench? Like 6? I mean, it's a young team, but your standards are up here. Is that a burden to carry, or is that something else?
I wouldn't say so. All those guys can play rugby. We have all the faith and trust we have in every other guy.
Awesome, guys. Thank you so much. Good to see you.
Right.
Good job. Good job. All right.
Thanks, fellas.